Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1971 Smith Corona Super Sterling vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top here is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the page. And above that are the margins, and you just push them down and move them like this. I'm going to put it at about 0 and 70-ish. This is the paper bail that sits on top and holds the page down. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch back. Skips 2. One more, skips 3, that works good. We're going to keep it on single and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that all the way down to that red square. Prints the bottom portion of the ribbon when you have it in the middle. It doesn't print anything at all, it's just a stencil. So for copying purposes, I guess they use that. I don't know for sure how they used the stencil, but when you have it on top, you print the top portion of the ribbon. We keep that down for red. Excellent typing machine, excellent cosmetically. All the way around, this thing is in excellent condition. Very popular model and color. Very well designed and manufactured typewriter. Highly recommended if you're looking for something in very good shape, almost brand new style. This is what you want. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. Just flip that forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the left side, works good. Right next to that is the touch control, low, medium, and high. The farther high you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. You do have to hit them a little harder for them to print, and they respond faster. When you have it on low, you don't have to hit them as hard. Open the hood. All the brand new ribbons loaded on this left side, so it's pulling to the right. Switch that direction. Where my thumb is on the left side, flip that back and it'll start pulling to the left side. Flip it forward, it pulls to the right. On the right side is the tab function. Right now there's not a tab set, so when you hit the tab button, it just goes all the way to the end. We're going to set one somewhere in the middle right there. When you go to the beginning, you hit the tab button, it stops at that spot. To clear it, hit the CL button above that. Now we don't have any tab set. But as you can see, it kind of slams to the end, causing wear and tear in the typewriter, so I like to have one set in the middle, so that way the next time the button gets hit, it just stops in the middle. MR below that stands for margin release, so you get to the end of the margin. There's a mechanism that blocks you from typing, so if you just hit MR, it will allow you to type all the way to the end. We're going to switch that color select to switch back up to black. Carriage release on each side. The one design flaw of this series of model are these carriage release levers. These are made out of hard plastic and they do break. So be careful with those if you have one of these models. Also, I sell 3D printed replicas of these. So if you need one, check my shop. Both of these are in really good condition and they work really good. If you push this button in, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. And the same concept with this lever in the inside here. You push it down and it'll disable the spacing altogether. Push it up and get the clicks. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.